Hey, how y'all doing out there? Back at you again with another video. Today I'd like to do just a quick comparison between the Pixel 3a XL and the LG G8. Now, of course, both of these phones are available on all your carriers, and they both are very well priced. You can get this one around 200 or less, the 3a, Pixel 3a XL, and the LG you can find it some places around 250. So both are very well priced. But you know, if you're in the market for getting a new smartphone, but you don't want to pay these ridiculous prices that these companies are putting out, like Samsung just put out the Z Flip, which is, if I'm not mistaken, I believe that phone is $1,600, I believe, and then of course the Ultra is $1,400. So these prices are just way out of control. But if you want, a really good quality phone, whether it be a flagship or maybe a mid-range phone, you can get some for less than $300. You can get a lot of them for less than $300 and get what you want. So this is basically just a quick comparison between the two to see which one you think is best and which one you like better and which one you might consider picking up between these two. Now, keep in mind, these two phones, you may not be interested in either one, but you may, after I'm finished with the comparison, you might get interested in it. So we're just going to check it out. Now, I may not cover every single thing. Just want to put that out there right off the bat. I may not mention every single thing about each device, but I'm going to, I have a long list here of comparisons between the two. So I think it'll be sufficient, especially for just the everyday average user, not the super tech people, just the regular everyday people and what you're looking for in a smartphone. All right, so let's get started. The Pixel 3a XL, which is right here on my left, the price, I already talked about that, so I'm not going to even talk about the price. So I'll say both of these phones are very well priced because they both came out last year. So it's even when it comes to pricing. Neither price on either phone is outrageous. Okay. All right. Next thing, the Pixel 3 XL. Let's talk about build quality. Now, the Pixel 3a XL has a nice build, but it's plastic. But it does have a really nice build and is very comfortable to hold in the hand. The LG G8 has Gorilla Glass 5, and it has a really nice quality, build on it, but it is slippery as butter. So this is going to come down to personal preference. I prefer the build quality on the Pixel 3a XL because I can use this without a case and don't have to worry about shattering anything because there's no glass, and it's very comfortable and easy to hold in the hand without a case on it. If you're using the LG G8, you're going to need a case, or I swear you're going to drop this phone and it's going to shatter. So for me, as far as build quality, I would pick the Pixel. Next thing, Pixel 3a XL, always on display. And also you got the LG G8 always on display. Now I'll show them to you really quickly. And also, of course, this is going to come down to personal preference. But for me, between the two, now I'm going to wait for the Google phone to go back out so you can see it. Okay, so you can see the difference here. How much bigger and brighter this is and how small this one is. And you could change this one to use a video, a picture. You can't do that with the Google. So easily the LG has the better always on display because you can constantly change this up. You have more interaction. You control your music. With the LGs, you can't do that with your Google. So the always on display is better on the LG G8 easily. Okay. But you might like the Pixels better. So it's going to come down to personal preference. But the one that's better is no doubt the LG. Okay. All right. Next thing, the Pixel 3a XL, the display. Now we're dealing with a 1080p display on the Pixel, and we're dealing with here a Quad HD display on the LG G8. Now, both displays are absolutely beautiful and absolutely gorgeous, as you can see. Okay, so I love both, but for some reason, it's just something about this Pixel display that looks like eye candy to me every time I look at it. And of course, with the Pixel, you don't have that notch like you do on the LG G8. But it's a sharpness about this Pixel that I like a little bit over the LG, but I'm gonna say even on this one because both of them are excellent. But I am so impressed with the Google because it's not even Quad HD, but it looks like it's Quad HD. This is only 1080p, but it looks like Quad HD. But both of them are excellent, so I must say even on that. All right. Next thing, and I just mentioned it. You got the Pixel with no notch, and you got the LG with a notch. I'm gonna go with the Pixel because I cannot stand notches. I'd rather have a bezel over a notch any day of the week. Next thing, the Pixel 3 XL has 4 gigs of RAM. The LG has 6 gigs of RAM. So the winner for that would be the LG because you could hold more apps open in the background with 2 more extra gigs over the Pixel. Next thing, the Pixel 3a XL has dual stereo speakers. Okay, one on the bottom, one in the earpiece. And with the LG G8, you have a speaker down at the bottom, but you have no earpiece, so the sound is coming through the display. Which one sounds better? Well, in my opinion and in my experience, it's definitely going to be the Pixel because the sound is being pushed out the bottom and pushed out through the earpiece, and it has a better stereo full sound. So give me the Pixel for a sound, but which one is a little louder? The LG G8 is louder, but the Pixel 3a XL sounds better. All right, next thing. Internal storage. The Pixel 3 XL has 64 gigs of internal storage. The LG G8 has 128 gigs of internal memory. So I'm giving that to the LG. Double the storage. Next, the Pixel 3a XL has no expandable memory. The LG G8 has expandable memory up to 2 terabytes. Winner easily, the LG G8. Next thing, the Pixel 3a XL, no wireless charging. The LG G8, wireless charging. Next thing, the Pixel 3 XL, battery life. How's the battery life? Now we're looking at a 33,700 milliamp battery on the Pixel 3a XL. 2 days of battery life, medium to heavy usage. On the LG G8, 3,500 milliamp battery. I'm getting 2 days also at battery life with medium to heavy usage. So with the battery life, it's even. But I'm quite impressed with this phone having 200 milliamps less and lasting just as long as the Pixel battery. So that's impressive. But it's even on that. Next, Pixel 3a XL, no face unlock. LG G8, face unlock. Next, Pixel 3a XL, no IP68 water and dust resistance. The LG G8, IP68 water and dust resistance. So the winner for that absolutely goes to the LG G8. Next, Pixel 3a XL, fingerprint sensors on the rear. The LG G8, fingerprint sensor on the rear. Which one is better? Which one's more accurate? For me, in my experience, that would be the Pixel 3a XL. Much faster and 100% accurate. This is not a bad fingerprint sensor, but it's not as accurate and it's not as fast. So the winner for that would be the Pixel 3a XL. Pixel 3a XL, headphone jack. It's on the top. LG G8 headphone jack at the bottom. Now for me, this is even because both of them have a headphone jack, but I prefer the placement of the headphone jack on the LG G8 over the Pixel because it's at the bottom. I don't like the headphone jack being on the top. Okay, so better placement is down here. All right. Pixel 3a XL, no hi-fi quad DAC. The LG G8 hi-fi 32-bit quad DAC. The quad DAC on this phone is absolutely amazing, and I love it. Next, the Pixel 3a XL, you have the Squeezeology with the Google Assistant, which I love. You just squeeze the phone with your hand, and then you know it'll activate Google Assistant. With the LG G8, you have a dedicated Google button on the left-hand side. Both are nice, but if I had to pick between the two, which way to get the Google Assistant that I like the best, it's going to be the Pixel 3a XL because I love just to squeeze the phone automatically and Google comes up. Plus, Google is integrated better into the Pixel because it's made by Google. So it's going to be better on this phone regardless. So the winner for this is, for me, is the Pixel 3a XL. Next, Pixel 3 XL, we're going to talk about the cameras. Now, it only has one camera on the back and one camera on the front, which is a 12 megapixel camera. But the camera, the photos, and the videos on this device are amazing. Absolutely amazing. Amazing photo quality and video quality. The video quality, silky, super smooth, vibrant, sharp, clear, no distortion. The photos, whether it be selfies or using a real camera, excellent photos and video on this phone. A+. With the LG G8, the photos on this device are absolutely amazing as well. Selfies are not as good as the Pixel. It's just not. The Pixel selfie camera is much better than the LG G8. Also, the video stabilization on the LG G8 is just not smooth at all. It's kind of stuttery. I don't know if it's my unit or that's just the way it is. I don't know what it is, but it's just not smooth. So the winner as far as cameras, overall cameras, that's going to go to the Pixel. Plus the night sight on the Pixel is also better than the LG G8's night sight. All right, so the winner for that will be the Pixel 3a XL. Next thing, the Pixel 3a XL, no HDR10. The LG G8, HDR10 compliant. Next thing, Pixel 3a XL software experience, very fast and very smooth. Now, this doesn't even have the top tier processor in it. Like this doesn't have the 855 chip. It doesn't. It has a 670. So it's a mid-tier chip, but it's just as fast as the LG G8, which has the 855 chip in it. Now, the software in the LG G8 is also fast and smooth. So for me, based on the experience with both, I would say it's even. Both open up apps almost the same speed, and they both have pretty much the same smoothness. So it's even on that. Next thing, Pixel 3a XL. Software updates, first in line, because remember, this is made by Google. So, of course, they're going to give their phone the first Android. They're going to be first in line for the Android updates. The LG G8, horribly slow when it comes to software updates. Horribly slow. So, easily, Pixel 3a XL wins that. Next, Pixel 3a XL features. Don't have a lot of features, do have a few. I like the voice transcribe, which is excellent. I love the call screening. I love the Squeezeology. It got a few features on it, but it doesn't compare to the features on the LG G8. This thing has a lot of features on it. So feature for feature, the LG G8 has the most features by far, easily. Okay. Now see, that wasn't even that long. And I'm already done. So it's just going to come down to personal preference with both of these devices. But I just want to say you can't go wrong with either device. You know, I love both of them. But if I had to choose between the two, for me, it's going to be the Pixel 3a XL. And the reason why I'm saying that, because I like the size of the device. It's a bigger device. This device is just a little bit too narrow for me. And this phone has no notch, which I can't stand notches. The stereo speakers sound better. The photos and the video is A1. Okay, I'm getting a good build quality. I'm going to get 2 more years of software updates on this device. So I just prefer this one better. Now, is the Google Pixel 3a XL a better overall device than the LG G8? No. The LG G8 is a better overall device than the Pixel 3a XL, because in this device, you're literally getting everything. You're getting expandable memory. You're getting a headphone jack. You're getting wireless charging. You're getting great cameras. You get the pro mode in the camera. You get the manual mode in the video. You know, I failed to mention that. You're getting great build quality. You're getting face unlock. You're getting a great display. You're getting nice speakers. You know, you're just going to get more, and you're just going to get more features. If you're all about the features, you're going to get more for your money with the LG G8. But if you're just all about that stock Android and great photos and great battery life and the latest and greatest updates, then you want the Pixel 3a XL. All right, so that was my quick comparison between the Google Pixel 3a XL and the LG G8. I'll say it again. Both are great devices. But for me, I'm going with the Google Pixel 3a XL because I just like that phone. I just love it, especially that display. I'm just in love with that display. All right, so thanks again for taking the time to watch this video. A big shout out and a thanks to all my subscribers. I really do appreciate your support. This channel is not possible without you. And I will check you guys out in the next one. Peace.